Alright, what is up guys? Action Figure Addict 112 here, and we are going to be taking a look at the JOYTOY Battle for the Stars Hell Grim Reaper 3-pack. So, yeah, these have been on my want list for, I'd want to say since last year. That's how long they've been on my want list, but other stuff came up that I wanted, and I would have picked these up sooner since Locker Toys had a sale going on, but these were not included in the sale, so that's why I didn't pick them up. I picked up the White Viper Squad instead. Um, but I figured since I already have Selena, um, I figured that now would be a good time to get them because I don't know how much longer they're going to stay up on the site. Um, And yeah, and then now I can finally complete my Hell Grim Reaper team, or as they're going to be known in my universe, the Headhunters. So, yeah. So we'll look at the box first before we look at everything that's inside of it. So, as you can see, it's very different from Selena's box because Selena was a single figure. So instead of doing the 4 or 5 packs that they used to do, they cut them down to 3, and then there was 2 teams that had, or I'm sorry, there were I think 3 or 4 teams from the Battle for the Stars set that had a 4th member to each team, and with this set it was Selena. With the White Viper squad it was Betty. With the Twin Sickle team it was Helen, and then I think with the other one it was some other chick. Um, and yeah, it was kind of annoying because as soon as these went up with the bundle, they sold out, and then the second time they went up, they sold out again. So I had to buy Selena separately, and then I had to buy these guys separately from her. So it's really annoying that they do this shit. Instead of just giving us a fucking 4-pack of them, instead of just doing these 3-packs. Like, if you're gonna do a full team of 4, then just go ahead and include the 4th member in there instead of like making us buy them separately, because it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, yeah, we'll take a look at the Grim Reaper set, and then I'll also review Selena as well since she's a part of this set. Um, Excuse me. So you can see that the new boxes with are in a kind of translucent, made of a translucent plastic, like a see-through plastic. So you can see what the figures look like. So this is what they look like. All the exosuits come on them, and you can see their helmets, and yeah. And then when you flip it on the back of the box, you can see all the stuff that they come with. So you get 3 helmets, an extra helmet for the captain, which whenever I get into that, I'll explain why I'm not really feeling that helmet. You get the shield like you did with the Hell's Fifth, which is really cool. And then you get your 3 rifles. You get 2 in black, and then you get 1 that's painted, so that would go to the captain, I assume. And then you get a rocket launcher, which is pretty cool. And then you get the gun locker as well, or the care package case. So that's pretty cool. And then you get instructions, and inside the care package you'll get extra joints and stuff like that in case one of your figures break, because I have had one of the figures break, one of the newer ones. I've had the one of the girls from the Peron Patrol, or the Peru Patrol. I've had her break on me, which was really annoying, um, because she didn't break on me until like a couple of months after I got her, which I do need to sit down and review them as well. But anyway, um, yeah, so now that I got that out of the way, we can go ahead and open this pack, and we can look at all these guys. Okay, so we'll look at paint and sculpt real quick with these guys. So since they pretty much all share the same parts, and except for the heads, we'll just take a look at this guy right here. So we'll take a look at the captain of the team. So in terms of the paint seems to be really nice. I will say in hand, he doesn't have, like, the paint doesn't feel sticky like on some of the other JOYTOY figures. It'll feel sticky. Like I know with the special group it did. Um, with the Hell's Fifth, it had like sticky paint, and the Blackhawks Fleet 3-pack that I reviewed, they also had sticky paint. So the paint was kind of sticky, but like after a while, it kind of started to feel like it was non-sticky paint. So I guess maybe it was just the type of paint that they use, or maybe it's just the way that they pack them. The paint becomes sticky. I don't really know, but I know that is something to watch out for because certain packs, some of the paint will be kind of sticky. But anyway, yeah, the Chinese symbols on the shoulder pads look really good. The knee pads are really nicely painted. The body itself is nicely painted. The fifth on the chest right here looks nicely painted. You can see it better on this guy. Like he has the fifth right there. Which I don't understand why he has like five. Why they have five on their chests, because it's only a team of four and there's no five. So I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, he's got his neck scarf or his shamag. So it looks really cool. Um, and yeah, his boots look pretty cool too. Now, something I've noticed is that these ones do not have the toe articulation, while Selena does. So that is something to point out, that some of the teams will have the toe articulation, but like these guys, the Hell's Fifth, and I think those are the only two teams that I have that don't have these, that don't have the toe articulation. I think the Viper Squad and the Blackhawks Fleet, they have the toe articulation. So yeah, but it's cool though. They actually sculpted the treads at the bottom of the boots, so it's cool. Um, but yeah. Now I will say with the sculpting, it's overall really nice because you get an exosuit that's different from the girls' exosuit. But I do have an issue though with some of these packs, and it's the heads. That's my main issue because I have this guy here that's from the Hell's Fifth, and even though I did repaint his body to a gray color, um, because that's the team colors for this team, uh, why is it that I paid 56 something for this guy, and he came in a pack of three, and then I just paid 56 something for this guy, and he came in a pack of three, but they share the exact same face. So why is that? Why are we pulling a Hasbro here? JOYTOY, come on, guys. Um, it's okay to use the same parts from time to time. Um, but when you have two different teams in this same line that share the same heads, that's when I'm going to have issues, because if I'm paying the 56 something for three figures, why is it that I can't get, a different head sculpt with each team to make them unique? Because the designs themselves are already unique enough. You know what I mean? But like, why is it that this guy has the same, like, why is it this guy has the same head as this guy? I don't get it. Because like these two here, they look different enough. Like this guy looks different. Well, actually, hang on a minute. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this guy looks different than this guy, and this guy looks different than this guy, and this guy looks different than this guy. Here, this guy. So why is it that I can't get, like, why is it that almost all the packs have to have the same fucking head? Like, it just really annoys me because it's like we're starting to go backwards instead of go forwards. You know what I mean? So I will have to find some different head. I'll have to go through my JOYTOY stuff. Or maybe I need to get a head from Marauders and pop that on here, because yeah, I don't want, if these are existing in the same universe, yeah, there's no reason why this guy should look like this guy. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's my main issue with the JOYTOY packs from this Battle for the Stars line, is that almost all the packs, there's going to be at least one of them that either has a stupid face, like a yelling head or something like that, or they have the same head as someone else in a different pack, so it makes it really annoying. The only pack that I've seen so far that doesn't have the exact same heads from another pack is the Parent Patrol, which I've yet to review, which I do need to sit down and review those. But yeah, all three of those figures have different unique head sculpts that I haven't seen on any other figures. So I don't understand why the girls get the different head sculpts, but the guys don't. So yeah, it's just kind of annoying. But yeah, let me go ahead and I'll show you Selena though, since yeah, if we're gonna review the 3-pack, we might as well review her too. So as you can see, Selena shares the same, or I think Betty from the Viper Squad, she has the same head sculpt as Selena here. So okay. So yeah, or she has the same body sculpt as Selena here. Um, it's just hers is in white and this is all in black. But as you can see, she has a number 5 on her in the middle of her chest as compared to the left side or the right side. Her exosuit is completely different from the guys, and you'll see there's some like blue tack on the back there. What had happened was I had to buy her separately, so I bought her first and these guys separately, and then I just got these guys. I bought them a couple of days ago. But with Selena, she was the hardest to get out of these 3 because she sold out so damn fast. Both times, and when I contacted JOYTOY, they said they weren't putting her up for a 3rd time, so I had to go through eBay and I had to pay more than I really wanted to for her, which I think she was like 30 or 40. But you know, the JOYTOY figures themselves, the single figures, usually sell for like 29 to 30. So yeah, it kind of sucks that I had to go that route, but I really wanted this set complete, and the fact that JOYTOY couldn't, like, you know, put in another, you know, stock of them just kind of sucks. Um, you know, that way I didn't have to go this route, but as you can see, I had to put a little bit of blue tack on there and then Gorilla Glue it because it didn't want to stay. When I took her out of the box, her exosuit just was like that. There was no peg on it, so I'm guessing either the peg snapped before they put her in the box and then distributed her, or it just snapped in the box. I don't know, but yeah, I had to super glue it, and I saw that Strident had this issue too, so I'm guessing that maybe this was, you know, a QC issue on their part. But yeah, that kind of sucks. But as you can see, she has a very beautiful face. I do appreciate that. Her hair is kind of slicked back. I know that Allende said in his review that he wanted the helmet to be able to fit on her head. so that you could have the hair flowing through the back. I don't really mind, like, either way. They gave you a blank head to put that on. I had to put a little bit of blue tack on there because it kept jingling around, so the blue tack just kind of held it in place. But yeah, as you can see, she has a unique sculpt that's different to the rest of them, so I'm thinking that she's actually the captain of this team, which, if that's the case, it's kind of stupid that um, they sold her separately from the team. Uh, so I kind of think that's stupid. Like I said, they should have just did a 4-pack instead of just doing a 3-pack and then selling her separately. If they knew that, you know, that if, well, we've already cracked this Da Vinci Code when it comes to female figures, that if the female figure is a badass, or, you know, she has a cool design, then, you know, the guys and the girls are gonna want her. So the fact that you know, we've had this happen, and that they know this Da Vinci Code. I'm trying to figure out why she's like lighter. Like, I don't know why, but it's like the light is just consuming her face. But anyway, I don't know why, if they knew that this was the you know, this Da Vinci Code has already been cracked, why they didn't just sell us this for 60, you know, or better yet, yeah, just sell it this for 60 and then call it a day, and then no one has to pay extra for Selena, no one has to do any of that. Just, yeah, if you're gonna do a full fucking team of 4, then just sell us a 4-pack of the team instead of selling 3 and then you have to buy her separately. Like, that's dumb. Like, it's just, that's dumb marketing. It's just dumb. You might as well just sell her with the team that she's supposed to come with, and then just call it a day, and it's, you know, you don't have to worry about any of that. But anyway, with that being said, we'll take a look at their accessories now, because I've ranted a little bit too long, and I'd rather not sit here and rant any more than I need to. So we'll just go ahead and take a look at their accessories now. Okay, so we're going to take a look at their accessories now. So with this pack, you get 4 helmets, 3 guns, 1 rocket launcher, shield, and the care package, which inside the care package you have the axes that go to this team, as well as the pistols and some extra joints, which we'll take a look at. So I'll cover the shield first. In terms of the shield, it's okay. You know, it's like a flat black color, and it looks like it has some like dirt on it, which is okay. I need to figure out what I did with the hang on one second. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see, this is the shield from the Hell's Fifth. So they gave you the same shield, they just added the I guess this is the Hell's Fifth, or the Grim Reaper symbol, which the Hell's Fifth do have, and I think that's the only team that has this. But it's like the sword between the 2 skulls, and then it says punishment on it. I already covered this with my Blackhawks fleet review. I wish they would stop doing this shit, because it looks corny as fuck when you have, you know, punishment, and you have power, and you have like this dumb shit on the weapons. Like, I wish they would stop doing this, because it looks really dumb, and it just looks like corny. I don't know, it just looks corny. Like, it just looks corny to me. So I wish they would stop doing that. For real, because it looks dumb. Like, power, like, what? So yeah, you get the clip right here, which is not the softer one like we had with the Hell's Fifth. That was the kind of QC issue. And so they started sending out uh, these ones with the harder clip, or the stronger clip, I would say, with the Hell's Fifth, because they had them taped to the package when I had gotten my 2 sets of them. So yeah, it looks really cool. So yeah, you got I think that says caution. Wait, what does that say? Oh, it says danger, do not touch. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of hard to read because it's like that small, but it says danger, do not touch on it. It says punishment, and yeah, so you have a shield, so that's kind of cool, and then you get these, which is cool. So you get one that's fully painted, and then you get one that's, or you get 2 of these that are in flat black. So that's kind of cool. You get a rocket launcher, which, yeah, there's no missile or anything like that with it. It just looks like this. Just cool. It kind of looks like something from Metal Slug, which is cool. So I like it. I like it. You have your like targeting sights on the side, so that's cool. And then we get into the helmet. So you get these 3 here, and then this one here is supposed to be for the captain, which I will probably never use this one with this team because yeah, there's already like 2 teams that already use this helmet, which is the Hell's Fifth and the paratroopers, which I will pull up. I will grab one of each to show you what that looks like on their heads. So this is the Hell's Fifth right here. If he'll stand for me. And then this one right here is what it looks like with the this is what it looks like with the paratrooper. So yeah, we already have this helmet already. Don't get me wrong, I love it because it's the Jack Cooper Titanfall 2 pilot helmet. But yeah, I just don't need, like, there's already 2 teams with this helmet. I don't need like another team running around with one of these helmets. So, and then also if you look at this, you can see that the symbol is off center. So wherever yeah, you can see this was one of the issues I had with my Hell's Fifth, was that one of the helmets was off center, which I ended up using that for my helmet. But yeah, you can see that it's shifted. So this is the helmet that I use with Kill Switch. But as you can see, like right there. So let me focus. Yeah, you can see right there, it's like shifted all the way to the side. So I'm guessing whenever the decal was applied, that they missed it like by a lot. So yeah, there's that. But the other 3 helmets are really nice, and this was the reason why I bought this set, because you already know with me, with the Skull Asylum, you already know my love for skulls. I love anything with skulls on them. So when you give me a 1/18 scale team with these badass helmets, you already know I'm sold on it. So yeah, these helmets look really fucking nice. They're like a kind of chrome red. And they have, or well, it's a red with some black wash on it to bring out the sculpted details, so that's really nice. And yeah, this right here just makes it worth it for me, for the team, because now I have a set of 4 exosuited troopers running around with that shit. And then when you open up the care package here, which you can open it up, so it closes like that, and it's real secure, like nothing's coming out of here. So yeah, you have that. And then when you open it, I'm doing this one-handed. So when you open it and you dump out all this stuff, you get 4, right? I think that's 4. Yeah, so you get 4 axes, you get 3 pistols, and you get some extra joints, which is nice because, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, we had the issue with the pair on patrol that they broke, like the what is it called, the elbow joint. It broke on me, so that kind of sucked. So it's nice to get some extra joints. And then yeah, you get 4 of these, so one of the members gets 2 of these, and then the other 2 get 1, which this is really cool. It's a tomahawk or a hatchet, so that is pretty cool. So you can tomahawk the shit out of someone. And then you have these guns here, which are really nice. Selena comes with this gun as well, and it's really nice. I know some people have said that the guns are a little too skinny, which I guess I can agree on that. They are a little thin, but it makes sense because they have to fit in the thin holsters. But it doesn't really matter to me, really, as long as it, looks like a gun, like a firearm or a handgun, then it works out for me. So yeah, it's a really cool gun. It's got a scope sculpted on it. It looks like iron sights, actually, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, you get 3 of those, and all that. So you do get quite a bit with this set, I will say, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can go ahead and we can get into the articulation with, well, actually, hold on a minute. So, well, let me cover Selena's accessories. So since, yeah, I'm already reviewing those 3, and I said I was reviewing Selena too, I'll just cover them real quick. So she comes with the same helmet. She comes with the same gun that those do. Those ones, the flat black machine guns. And then she comes with this head, which is with the Pair on Patrol, or the Pair on Patrol, and the what Betty came with, and with Helen and the other ones, she came with this head, which is just a blank head, which is what you put, you pop this on the body whenever you want to use that helmet. So because her head is too big for you to put this helmet on, so yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much all she comes with. So no extra joints, nothing like that. So yeah, with that being said though, we're going to take a look at their articulation now. Okay, so we're going to get into the articulation part of this. So in terms of his head, I believe it's on a double ball joint. So he can look up this much. He can look down this much. He can look to the left, to the right. He's got sass. He's got some sass. His arms, they can rotate 360, but I would say with the exosuit, I wouldn't really, there's no real reason why you would need to move it 360 though. But he can move 360 if you didn't have the exosuit on. I just don't want to risk breaking my exosuit, so I'll go ahead and I'll just pop this off because it's on a ball joint. So his arms can rotate 360, and they have a elbow swivel there, right there. So just pop that back in. So yeah, if you didn't have the exosuit on, you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can still do it with the exosuit. Again, I don't want to risk breaking my exosuit. So yeah, you get a single joint, 360 in the wrist. Again, everything's still tight because I literally just took these out of the box. So side to side there. And if you turn it, you get it up and down. In terms of ab articulation, he can crunch forward this much. He can crunch all the way back this much. He can go side to side like that. You can get him, moving wherever way you want to. You can move his legs up this much. Pretty sure, yeah, you can move them up that much. Again, because you have this in the way and you have this attached, so there's some hindrance there. You do get a thigh swivel. Is there a thigh swivel on here? Yeah, there's a thigh swivel. It's just like real tight still. Double jointed knees. In terms of his leg movement, you can move his leg, or his foot. You can move his foot back this much, forward this much, and yeah, he does have a rocker in there, so you have that. So in terms of movement, his movement's pretty good. I would have to say it's pretty good for a 1/18 scale figure. I mean, I haven't seen any of the G.I. Joes move like that, so that's a plus. Now for Selena, she can move her head. I think you have to like tuck it in there. So she can move her head up this much. She can move her head down this much. She can look to the left, to the right, side, side. Her arms, if you pop the ball joint out of here again, she can rotate her arm 360. So again, you would just have to pop that out and then, do whatever you need to do if you don't want to risk breaking your exosuit. So yeah, elbow swivel, single joint, 360 in the wrist. You can move side to side like that. And it can move up and down. And then in terms of her ab articulation, she can crunch forward this much. She can crunch back this much. She can go side to side and, do all those, poses that you need to. She can move her leg up this much. She can move it back this much. She can do the splits. Again, thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Excuse me, but with hers, because she has these flared out pants like the Paramount Patrol, she can only move her foot back this much. She can only move it forward this much. She does have an ankle rocker and she has a toe hinge. So, yeah. So I would have to say that it's the articulation's pretty good. Now let me pop off their heads and let me put on their helmets, and then we'll get into my final thoughts. Okay, so for my final thoughts on the JOYTOY Battle for the Stars, Hell's Grim Reaper 3-pack, as well as Selena, is this. I think overall it's a really good 3-pack. You get some pretty cool accessories. You get the tomahawks, you get the really cool handguns, and then you get a pretty badass design for the team itself. Now, my few nitpicks for this team is that the fact that you have to buy Selena by herself instead of just giving us a 4-pack with her is kind of annoying. because considering how some of these JOYTOY collectors are, where they'll just buy everything up, um, you know, that is kind of shitty, because, you know, what happens to the people like me who just want a full fucking team of these, like the 3 plus Selena, because I really like the designs. You know, I can't do that because I have to buy Selena separately. So, it kind of sucks that, you know, it had to go down that way. But, and plus, the fucking reuse of the heads, is just kind of annoying too. Like the fact that that guy looked like the dude I have as the captain for Hell's Fifth is just annoying too. And then plus the corny ass punishment thing. It's like, really, guys? Really? Do we really have to? You really have to do this shit? So, yeah. And you'll see that shit whenever I decide to review the God of War 6 that I have. You'll see that stupid ass, like, blood for blood, and, punishment, and force, and power. It's just like, I don't need all of that shit. Like, just give me this. Like, right here. Like, don't put any corny, stupid shit on there. Just give me a badass team, and you have my money. So, yeah. I do really like this team, though. It's a really nice team, and it's probably my favorite, besides the Crown Patrol and the Paratroopers. I really like those ones. Yeah, with that being said, though, that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching this video, and Action Figure Addict 112 out. Oh, okay, so real quick, I forgot to do some size comparison. So here they are next to a Marauders Task Force. Is that what it is? Marauders Valkyrie. This is Quickscope, so this is Quickscope compared to the Hell's Grim Reaper, and then here's a female Fortnite figure, Singularity, compared to those four. And then if you want like a size comparison between all four of them next to a like male figure, here they are next to yours truly, Kill Switch. And I am using a JOYTOY body, so that's why, yeah, that's why it looks like that. But anyway, yeah, just wanted to do that real quick, and, alright, for real, I'm out.